Beauty is subjective, but some icons are undeniable. From the golden age of Hollywood to modern-day goddesses who truly stole the show. Welcome to Top 10's Box. Today, we're ranking the most stunning actresses in cinema history. Zoe Saldana is at the 10th place of our list. Next on our list is the undisputed queen of the box office, Zoe Saldana. While she first captured attention in 2009 with J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, she truly made history by starring in the world's biggest blockbusters. Saldana is the only actor to feature in 4 different films that grossed over $2 billion worldwide, including James Cameron's masterpiece Avatar and the Russo brothers' Avengers: Endgame. Whether she is playing the Nas 6 Princess Neytiri or the fierce warrior Gamora in James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy, her presence guarantees success. With a cumulative global box office of over $15 billion, she doesn't just have fans, she has the highest grossing resume in Hollywood history. Scarlett Johansson is at the 9th place of our list. It is impossible to talk about modern cinema icons without mentioning the breathtaking Scarlett Johansson. While she has been acting since childhood, her true global breakthrough arrived in 2003 with Sofia Coppola's critically acclaimed Lost in Translation, starring opposite Bill Murray. However, she cemented her legacy as the world's highest-paid actress by joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Portraying the lethal Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow, she starred alongside heavyweights like Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans under the direction of the Russo brothers, becoming the heart of the multi-billion-dollar Avengers saga. But she is far more than just an action hero. In 2019, she achieved the rare feat of receiving 2 Academy Award nominations in a single year for Noah Baumbach's Marriage Story and Taika Waititi's Jojo Rabbit. With a career grossing over $14 billion worldwide, Johansson remains the perfect blend of classic Hollywood glamour and blockbuster dominance. Sydney Sweeney is at the 8th place of our list. Representing the new generation of Hollywood royalty, Sydney Sweeney has quickly become the industry's ultimate it girl. While she initially captivated global audiences with her scene-stealing performance as Cassie Howard in Sam Levinson's HBO phenomenon Euphoria starring alongside Zendaya, she didn't stop at television fame. Sweeney proved her undeniable box office power in 2023 with the massive romantic comedy hit Anyone But You. Directed by Will Gluck and starring opposite Glenn Powell, the film defied all expectations and grossed over $200 million globally, single-handedly reviving the rom-com genre in theaters. Showcasing her versatility, she also took on the dual role of lead actress and producer for the psychological horror Immaculate. With double Emmy nominations already under her belt and a massive social media empire, Sydney Sweeney isn't just a rising star, she is the new defining face of American cinema. Zendaya is at the 7th place of our list. From a Disney Channel prodigy to the youngest 2-time Emmy winner in history, Zendaya has redefined what it means to be a modern superstar. While she conquered television with her raw and heartbreaking performance as Rue in Sam Levinson's HBO masterpiece Euphoria, her cinematic domination is equally impressive. She became a key part of the massive Marvel Cinematic Universe in the Spider-Man trilogy directed by John Watts, showing incredible on-screen chemistry with Tom Holland. However, she truly solidified her status as a sci-fi queen by starring in Denis Villeneuve's visual epic Dune and its sequel, acting alongside Timothée Chalamet in one of the decade's biggest blockbusters. Most recently, she led the cast of Luca Guadagnino's intense sports drama Challengers. With Time magazine naming her one of the 100 most influential people in the world and her films grossing billions globally, Zendaya is not just an actress, she is a cultural phenomenon. Margot Robbie is at the 6th place of our list. If there is one name that defines cinema in recent years, it is undoubtedly Margot Robbie. She first exploded onto the global stage in 2013 with Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street, instantly commanding the screen alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. However, Robbie proved she was a master of transformation by embodying the chaotic anti-hero Harley Quinn in the DC Extended Universe, making the character a worldwide icon. Her biggest triumph, however, came in 2023 as both the star and producer of Greta Gerwig's Barbie. Starring opposite Ryan Gosling as Ken, Robbie led the film to become a global cultural phenomenon. Barbie didn't just turn theaters pink, it became the highest-grossing film of the year, earning over $1.4 billion at the box office. With 3 Academy Award nominations to her name and a production company that champions female stories, Margot Robbie is the ultimate Hollywood powerhouse. Anya Taylor-Joy is at the 5th place of our list. Possessing one of the most distinctive and ethereal faces in Hollywood, Anya Taylor-Joy has captivated audiences with her ability to shift between genres effortlessly. She first stunned critics in Robert Eggers' atmospheric horror masterpiece The Witch, but it was her role as the chess prodigy Beth Harmon in the Netflix phenomenon The Queen's Gambit that turned her into a global superstar. That series didn't just win her a Golden Globe, it became a record-breaking hit, watched by over 62 million households in its first month and sparking a worldwide interest in chess. Proving she is also an action heavyweight, she recently took on the iconic mantle of Imperator Furiosa in George Miller's explosive blockbuster Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, commanding the screen alongside Chris Hemsworth. Whether she is serving tension in the menu or driving war rigs through the wasteland, Anya Taylor-Joy is a mesmerizing force of nature. Ana de Armas is at the 4th place of our list. Few actresses have conquered Hollywood as rapidly and charismatically as Ana de Armas. Starting her career in Spain, she crossed the Atlantic and immediately caught the world's eye as the holographic AI, Joy, in Denis Villeneuve's sci-fi classic Blade Runner 2049, starring opposite Ryan Gosling. However, her on-screen chemistry with Daniel Craig is what truly defined her rise. She first shone as the innocent nurse in Rian Johnson's smash hit Whodunit Knives Out, earning a Golden Globe nomination. She then reunited with Craig for the '7 blockbuster No Time to Die, where her portrayal of the CIA agent Paloma was so electric that critics agreed she stole the entire movie despite her limited screen time. Cementing her place in history, she transformed into the ultimate legend, Marilyn Monroe, in Andrew Dominic's Blonde, becoming the first Cuban woman ever nominated for a Best Actress Academy Award. Ana de Armas is the perfect definition of a modern superstar. Florence Pugh is at the 3rd place of our list. With a unique intensity and emotional depth that few can match, Florence Pugh has rapidly evolved from an indie darling to a global blockbuster queen. She first etched her name into pop culture history with her haunting performance in Ari Aster's horror masterpiece Midsommar, creating one of the most iconic images of the decade. However, it was her portrayal of Amy March in Greta Gerwig's Little Women that earned her an Academy Award nomination, where she held her own against heavyweights like Meryl Streep and Saoirse Ronan. Pugh didn't stop there. She entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the fan-favorite assassin Yelena Belova and joined the star-studded cast of Christopher Nolan's Oscar-sweeping epic Oppenheimer. Recently, she added royalty to her resume as Princess Irulan in Denis Villeneuve's massive hit Dune, Part 2. With her films collectively grossing over $3 billion globally, Florence Pugh is arguably the most versatile actress of her generation. Zoe Kravitz is at the 2nd place of our list. Born with undeniable star power as the daughter of rock legend Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet, Zoe Kravitz has carved her own unique path with an effortlessly cool and edgy presence. She first proved her action chops in George Miller's adrenaline-fueled masterpiece Mad Max, Fury Road and enchanted audiences in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. However, she reached a career-defining peak by stepping into one of cinema's most iconic roles as Selina Kyle, aka Catwoman, in Matt Reeves' gritty blockbuster The Batman, starring opposite Robert Pattinson. She reinvented the character with a grounded, lethal elegance, helping the film gross over $770 million worldwide. Proving she is a double threat, she recently stepped behind the camera to direct the psychological thriller Blink Twice. Zoe Kravitz is not just a style icon, she is a powerful creative force reshaping Hollywood. Gemma Chan is at the top of our list. Synonymous with timeless elegance and sharp intellect, Gemma Chan is a rare talent who transitioned from an Oxford law graduate to a Hollywood leading lady. She became a global sensation with her portrayal of the sophisticated Astrid Leong in John M. Chu's cultural phenomenon Crazy Rich Asians, a film that revitalized the romantic comedy genre and earned nearly $240 million worldwide. However, Chan holds a unique distinction in the massive Marvel Cinematic Universe. She is one of the few actors to play 2 significant roles. She first appeared as the sniper Minerva in the billion-dollar hit Captain Marvel and later returned as the lead Celestial, Cersei, in Academy Award winner Chloe Zhao's Eternals. Whether voicing the warrior Namari in Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon or stunning on the red carpet as a fashion icon, Gemma Chan brings a regal presence that has helped her films gross over $2 billion globally. And that wraps up our list of cinema's most stunning icons. But we know beauty is subjective. Who do you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe to Top 10 S Box for more legendary lists. See you in the next one.